happy to see you all again. Are you all fine? Yes. Okay. So we can move on to our class. Okay. So in the last class, I gave you one assignment for you. Do you remember that? Yes. Are you ready with your assignment? Yes? Okay, good. Now, so can we discuss it now? Yes. Then take your assignments. Yes. You are ready with your assignment? Okay. So, in the think and answer section, I gave you the first question as assignment. What was the first question? What do you think of each of the following characters? Yes. Can we discuss it now? Yes. So, the first character, Finn McCool. Who was the first character? Finn McCool. Whether he is a good character or a bad character or both. You written both? Yes. So, you can write why there. You can write why. Yes. He is good because he is strong, powerful, hardworking, and he built a bridge. Then why did you say he is bad too? Yes, he is afraid of the Scottish giant. Yes. Now the next character, Una. Who was Una? Yes, Una was Finn McCool's wife. Yes. So, what type of character is she? Yes, both. Why did you say good? She helped her husband. Okay. Then, what was the bad character in her? Yes, she defeats Bananzner by tricking him. Okay. Okay. Now, the third character was Bananzner. He is also both a good and a bad character. So, what is the good aspect of him? He is a good guest. Yes. Now, what was the bad aspect? He want to kill Finn. Yes. Okay. You got all the answers in the think and answer section? No? You got only the first answer? Okay. So, we can discuss the remaining answers. Now, what was the second question? Do you think Bananzner ever came back again? Do you think Bananzner ever came back again? Why do you think so? The answer is no, because he lost his forefinger. Okay? Yes. Now, the next question. Do you think this is a true story? Do you think so? Why do you think so? Okay, the answer is no. This is not a true story because the giants are mythical creatures. Yes. Now, the fourth question. Bananzner went home and realized that he had been tricked. He made a plan to go back again. Do you think Una could outsmart him again? Write a paragraph saying what happened. So, this was an assignment for you, okay? You want to write a paragraph on this. Okay, for the next class you should write. Now we can go to the next section, that is vocabulary. Okay. So here in page number 6, replace the underlined words with suitable words given below. Okay, the words are anxious, enraged, confused, astonished, calm, terrified, bored, concerned. These are the words given here. Now, you want to replace the underlined word with the suitable words given below. That means with these words. Okay, can we do it? Yes? Okay. The first one, Finn was very scared when he saw a mightier giant walking towards him. Which is the suitable word that we can use here for very scared? Yes, terrified. 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 Now, the next one. Banana was very angry with Finn. So, the underlined word is very angry. Which suitable word we can use here? Yes, enraged. Enraged. Now, the third one. Banana was surprised to see Finn's armor. So, the underlined word is surprised. Which word you will use there? Yes, astonished. Astonished. Next. Una was cool when she heard the story as she had a plan. So, the word is cool. Which word you will use? Yes, calm. Which word? Calm. Next. Banana was tense when he learned facts about Finns from Una. So, the underlined word is tense. Which is the suitable word here? Yes, anxious. Anxious. Now, Banana was tired of waiting for Finn with nothing to do. So, the word is tired. The underlined word is tired. Which is the suitable word you can use here? Yes, bored. Bored. Now, seventh one. Una was bothered that Banana should not kill Finn. Una was bothered that Banana should not kill Finn. So, the underlined word is bothered. So, which is the suitable word there? Concerned. The word is concerned. The word is concerned. Now, the eighth question. Banana was puzzled to see the shield. Banana was puzzled to see the shield. The word is puzzle. Which is the suitable word you can use here? Yes, confused. The word for puzzled is confused. Confused. Okay, now you got all the answer in that vocabulary section? Yes? Can we move on to the next section? Okay, grammar check? Yes. So, now in the same page you can see the grammar check section. Okay. So, now we are going to learn about nouns. About nouns. I think you are familiar with common noun and proper noun. Okay. And here we want to study about concrete noun and abstract noun. Okay. We want to study about concrete noun and abstract noun. Are you familiar with these two words? No? Don't worry. First of all, just look into your book. So, you can see two dialogues there, no? Just read it. Banana's strength was in his forefinger. My plan to chase him away worked very well, didn't it? Yes, Una, I must thank you for your cleverness. You saved the day and island. Let us have some proper cake to celebrate. Can you see some words are underlined there? Yes? Yes. The underlined words in the speech bubbles are different kinds of nouns. Okay? So, we are going to study about concrete noun and abstract noun. So, sometimes those words may be concrete, or abstract noun? We can look. Nouns are persons, places and things. Most of these nouns can be seen, touched, heard, tasted or smelled. These are called concrete nouns. So, what are concrete nouns? Concrete nouns means we can touch, smell, feel, hear, see, etc. Okay. Concrete nouns can be seen, touched, heard, tasted and smelled. Okay. These are called concrete nouns. But there are many things that you can't see. Okay. So, the nouns which you can't see, touch, smell, hear or taste, like love and happiness. These are called abstract nouns. So, the things which you can't see, hear, touch and taste etc. are known as abstract noun. Some example for that type of noun is happiness, love, care, etc. Okay. So, here is an exercise for you, that is in page number 7. Underline all the nouns in the following sentences. Okay. Underline all the nouns in the following sentences. Then write them in the correct column. Then write them in the correct column. One has been done for you. So the first one. The kind man felt a great pity for the poor beggar. The kind man felt a great pity for the poor beggar. So, which are the words? Underline the man, pity, beggar. Okay. Likewise, now you want to underline some of the words. Okay. Some of the nouns in these sentences. Second sentence. Radha's dream is to become a teacher and do great service to the country. Okay. This is the second sentence. You want to underline the nouns. Yes, Radha. Then next one. Dream. Yes. Then teacher. Yes. Then service. Okay. Underline these 4 words in the second sentence. Okay. Yes. Now the third one. My grandmother told us many stories. My grandmother told us many stories about her happy childhood. About her happy childhood. So, which are the nouns you can see there? Yes, grandmother, stories, childhood. Yes, underline it. Next, I saw Sachin's determination to score a century in the cricket match. I saw Sachin's determination to score a century in the cricket match. Yes, Sachin. Yes, determination. Then century. Yes, and the last one, cricket. Okay. Now, fifth sentence. The doctor gave Rahul good advice. The doctor gave Rahul good advice. So, the nouns, doctor. Yes. The next one, Rahul, and one more is there. Yes, advice. Yes. Now, sixth sentence. I made a promise to my father to work hard. I made a promise to my father to work hard. Which are the words? Yes, promise, father. Yes. Next one. Seventh one. Helen's friends admired her beauty. Helen's friends admired her beauty. Okay, which are the words? Yes, Helen. Next one, friends. Then beauty. Yes. Now, the next sentence. The soldier showed his loyalty to the country. The soldier showed his loyalty to the country. So, the words are soldier, loyalty, country. Yes. Now you underlined all the nouns, right? Yes. And now what do you want to do? 2 columns are given there, no? Concrete nouns and abstract nouns. Now you want to write all the concrete nouns which you underlined in the above sentence and write it in that column. Okay? And then you want to find out all the abstract nouns from the above sentences and write in the second column. Okay? Are you ready to do it? Yes, then do it for the next class. Okay, I hope you will do those 2 assignments I gave. Okay, first one is from the think and answer section, the 4th question. And now in page number 7, you want to classify the concrete nouns and abstract nouns. Okay? Yes. So, do it, my dear children. We can see in the next class. Till then, bye.